Hi, everybody. This is Alan Fine, and we are at Cruise Planners Conference, annual conference. I'm here with who?
Julie Arvando.
And
Tawny Sons.
they are top producing travel advisors, and we're going to talk about how that even happens here on Insider Travel Report. You're in the travel industry. Isn't that great? How did you get into it? I hear there's a story.
Yes, I'm going to start the story because I started the franchise. But I was obsessed with travel as a very young girl living in the middle of the cornfields of Ohio. Just had a passion for travel that no one around me had. I actually got into the distributor business. I was a merchandiser for Eagle potato chips, wanting to do travel, but not able to do travel because I didn't know how to break into the industry. Back in the day, you had to go to travel school. I didn't go. So I'm setting up honestly, potato chip displays. That's what I'm setting up. And I'm thinking, I want to get into travel, 1995, became an outside agent when they didn't even exist. And started putting flyers on the bulletin boards in all my grocery stores, selling travel, little tags that you could pull to call to book. And then I started doing escorted groups, and that was where I found my niche. So I put together church groups. We would go on the Carnival Fantasy for 4 nights and 3 nights at Disney, and I started doing church group after church group, getting referred until I made it into the travel industry.
And how did you get involved?
So my story is even more fun, I guess, with her because it very much interconnects. My mom was one of the people in one of her groups, and my dad approached her about my mom working with her. So when I was about 11 years old, my mom started working with her, and to this day, she still works with us now. I graduated college. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do, but travel has been something I've been doing since I was a kid. I absolutely love it. I'm starting to develop even more of a passion for it. So I call them, and I end up working at Norwegian Cruise Line for a year, actually, thanks to Michelle Fee. And then I called Julie, and I was like, I want to come work with you guys. So I ended up working with her because my family has been connected for a long time, and we are all working together now.
So you came in what year?
I joined in 2012. Actually, Julie at first told me no, she wouldn't hire me. I had to convince her.
Irresponsible kids.
Yes. That's right. Yes. So 2012 was when she gave in, and we've been together since then.
Okay. And so, and always cruise planners?
No, not always cruise planners. I started with a small agency in Ohio, and then when I moved to Florida, I worked in an office. So I worked in an office, a couple different offices actually. Then I went to another host agency, and I didn't come to cruise planners until 2003. So,
how has it changed since 2003?
Cruise planners has changed a lot since 2003.
I
I feel like I was one of the originals. You know, we still had Marvin and Lynn when I came in 2003, and the Millionaires Club was 8 people back then. It's just changed completely. We used to have to, their technology was crazy, like faxing a sheet.
At that time, that was the thing.
Yes, that was the thing back then. So they've really grown. Of course, I think we've all grown along with them for the ones that have been in since that long of a period of time. It's been fun to see all the changes.
So why do you guys like cruise planners, and what does it offer you?
So what we love about cruise planners is when I started with her, we were pretty small. There was only 4 of us still, and we have grown a team. And the great thing about cruise planners is that it doesn't matter if you sell cruise, it doesn't matter if you sell land, you can find a niche and you can be as small or as big as you want. So if you are a person who really just wants to work independently and just be on your own and you're happy with whatever you're doing, you have a home here. And if you're like us, where we want to build a team, we want to have a lot of people with us, we want to have organization and a business structure, you also have a home here. So it's really a home for everyone.
What products are you currently selling? Do you specialize?
We specialize in groups. So yeah, definitely groups. Mass market is our home, and we do a lot of group business with all the mass market major carriers. So our sweet spot, we love groups around 400 to 600 people. That's our happy spot. And we love speculative group space too. We have a great marketing model, and we love to use speculative space and affinity space.
And is it just the 3 of you, or there's more?
Or no, we have quite a lot of us now. We've structured our business so we have some administrative team, we have a marketing team, we have one person who handles nothing but gifts and amenities. So we've really kind of catered to letting our sales agents be sales agents and creating a model where everybody kind of has a position. And I would say, as far as specializing, some of our agents do specialize. It's kind of up to them because we want to play to their strengths, of course. So some of them choose more luxury. Some of them are, I want to sell everything. Some of them are like, I want to be your go-to agent for wherever you want to go in the world. But me and Julie, we like the groups. We tend to find that's our happy place.
So what did you find at the conference to be most impressive? What are the tools that you'll be using? And what are the ones you've been asking for? There's a lot of questions there.
I think that what we really lean on is the technology, because we do need all the time that we can have for sales and for marketing. We don't want to be tied down to all these administrative duties. So I loved a lot of the suggestions they took, especially with the cruise summary sheets, to put in all these little shortcuts. If you can save us an hour a day, like they were saying, I mean, think about how much that is going to add up to. And also just to streamline our whole process through our organization, like our particular organization, really helps.
What did you like?
Something I would say about that is something Cruise Planners does exceptionally well in the technology sector is making it so we have everything in one place. So now we have a trip summary that it's rivaling every other product in the market. So now we don't have to go outside for anything. We have everything here. So trip summary is definitely the new advances on that are my favorite.
So I've been talking to everybody about Navitrip because I was really impressed with what you could do. I mean, the amount of data that you could look through to figure out what you wanted to do with your client and your own commission.
And what an incredible opportunity for us to make higher commissions with the signature program and the FHR program being built into it. So not only is it so convenient, it's so easy to shop, and now it's so easy to make more money on it while we're doing it. And it's another reason that our customers will never have to go online and Google something.
Yes, and even if you sell a lot of cruise, like we do, 80% cruise, all of those cruisers, they need a hotel. They're going to take a hotel pre, a hotel post. So it is so nice to have that tool.
You guys, when you started, you were trained, and now you need a different kind of training, because I've been hearing that the training shifts to whatever you need. Let's just talk a little bit about cruise planner training.
What I say about cruise planner training is when you bring on new associates, which we do for various reasons to fill holes in our business model, they can go to all these training modules right on CP Max, and that helps get a head start on the training. So we send them there first. We say, look, take this lesson and this lesson, especially the product lessons, the insurance lessons. And we can fill in the holes then, but think about how much time we're saving with training.
And you'd have to do that with each person. Now you don't. It's all it's automated on demand, right?
Right.
Correct.
And for them, what an incredible thing, Mika, is you learn something and you forget it, right? When you're doing 400 things a day. So they can go back in and it's in one place and they know where to find it, and they don't have to go into here and then press 400 buttons. It's just like, okay, let me go into CP Genie, search for what I'm looking for. It's right there. So the on-demand training, and not to mention actually the in-person that you get at home office. Like you email the care team, they're all over. What can we do for you? How can we get this fixed? How can we help it? What can we make happen? So
And that's for new people, but you still can get training if you need it.
yes.
Absolutely.
Continuing
Yeah,
education
absolutely.
forever and ever and ever.
And when an agent calls and they have a question, the first thing we say to them is, did you go into CP Genie? Did you look under special sales? So it also helps them to be more self-sufficient instead of relying on us for everything.
You never stop learning in this industry. Like 14 years later on the sales floor, everything changes year to year. So you're always learning, you're always training, you're always having to stay on top of that. And it's with cruise planners, they're like, you need to know about this, you need to know about this. So they're on top of that for you.
You have a coach, right?
Yep.
That's what I was hearing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's part of that relationship.
Absolutely. And just the home office headquarters themselves, they make efficiencies for us. Like, hey guys, there's a major policy change in a cruise line. Make sure you know about it. They're making sure we stay on top of it, and it's effortless.
We have I was just talking to another agent today, and he does music groups, and we do music groups, and we were sitting there comparing notes. What are you doing that's working? What are you doing that's working? You find like a lot of competitiveness in this industry, but not here. Everybody's willing to share a secret with you, or here's what helped me, and that is just the great thing about cruise planners.
I want to thank you both for talking to me.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
And this is Alan Fine for Insider Travel Report.